Here's everything you'll need to paint this match and flame painting. It's just a 5x7-inch canvas panel. Phthalo blue, burnt umber, Mars black, titanium white, an orange, a yellow, and a purple or violet. You really only need 2 brushes for this, just a larger brush for the background and then a smaller detail brush. I use a couple other brushes, but it's pretty much the same thing. And then I did use an airbrush just to add a little orange glow behind everything, but that's optional, or you can just blend it out, but I happen to have it, so I went ahead and used it, make things a little quicker. But that's all you'll need here. First thing, this is just that wash brush with water and Mars Black. There's no thinner, no flow aid, no slow dry, nothing like that, just pure water and that wash brush. Just get a even coat on the background and let that dry, and then you'll be good to go. So here I'm just using orange in the airbrush, and I'm just adding kind of a subtle orange glow behind everything out of a first step, and then we'll work everything on top of this. And you can do this with a brush too if you want. Again, I'm just using the airbrush because it's a bit quicker. And I did sketch things out, but really you just need a basic shape. It's not too complicated, detail heavy type concept. So if it gets covered up or if you don't want to sketch it out, I don't think you're going to lose anything at all. This is titanium white with the detail brush, and I'm just putting in the basic shape of that main flame. Just kind of mapping it out here. This is that phthalo blue mixed with some of the titanium white. I'm going to get a mid-tone, and I'm using this as the blue at the base of the flame. This is a 50-50 orange and burnt umber. Give a darker, deeper orange just around that match head. And then you can work in some bright orange. And then finally get some bright yellow. So above that match head, it'll go from a deep orange to a mid orange to a yellow to a white of the flame with that blue base border. And then here I'm just adding a little tip of orange, and then that kind of sets the main color scheme for the flame, and it'll look pretty natural. With just those colors, you can get everything looking good with a limited palette, so it's pretty beginner friendly. And here I'm bordering the flame with an orange and blending it out a little bit. Just adding a second coat of bright white, just pure white, dead center of that flame. And try to keep it bright white in the middle of that flame, it'll help a lot. This is a 50-50 mix of the violet with white. I want just a mid-tone purple, and add it right in that lower portion of the flame around the base, and then try to blend it into that orange border, and then blend it down into the blues if you can. You can't see it very well in the film, but in real life, when you're actually looking at the painting, that purple really shows up nice, so it's worth getting that purple in. And here I'm going to add a little bit more glow. I should have done this in the beginning, but I didn't want to go too heavy with the glow and take away from the flame, so that was kind of a mistake. But here I'm going back in and adding that white that we lost from that second airbrush coat. Just making sure that it stays bright white in the center. And once that blue at the base dries, add a little bit more white to the blue and get a brighter baby blue. And just add some streaks and dots and movement down in the blues so that it's not just one monotone blue. And going into the match head, now you can just add a yellow and white mix, a really bright yellow white to the top. And then similar to the flame, you can add some orange. And then there's some orange and umber. And then some dark blue and black. We can map out a bit of the actual matchstick with some of that blue that's just gonna, the blue color that flame is gonna be up at the top of the actual matchstick too. So you can add some of that darker blue. And same with the other blues. We can add some variation in some lighter and darker areas so that it's not just one blue color. It'll look more realistic. This is a purple. This is that same violet white mix, just that mid purple, just to map out the left side of the matchstick there. And here I'm just blending things out a little bit the best I can. Yeah, everywhere on here, if you can blend that flame out, if you can blend those colors together well, it's going to help. But at the same time, even if you can't, it's still going to look good as long as these colors are in the right places and you have the right colors. It's going to make sense. But any blending you can get is going to help. Here I'm just adding a little bit more blue. I'm just going to be adding the same colors in the same places, just making some little tweaks here and there. And at this point, you're probably going to be doing the same. You know, you'll see things that don't quite look right or things you want to change, and that's how it should be. This is mostly a white with a little bit of blue on that light side of the matchstick. And then on the dark side here, this is a orange and umber, mostly umber. It had more brown to it. And then that'll give us a good contrast between that super light blue on the light side of the stick and then the umber on the dark side. That clean edge will make it look square and three-dimensional. So try to get a clean edge there if you can. And then here I'm just using that same super light blue and just adding a couple little streaks just to show some highlighting. And then this is, I added a little bit more orange. For a couple little details there. There's a second coat. I'm just adding a bit more yellow here. And blending things a bit. Here I'm just making sure the tip has a little bit of orange to it. Try to bring a thin strip of that white down along both sides of the match head. Just a subtle thing, but it'll show the flame kind of curling around. Give a little bit more realism. But that's pretty much it. It's a simple, good, beginner-friendly painting, so good luck on yours, and thanks for watching, and have a good one.